You know, I'm disappointed I didn't make it to the final 3. Obviously, that's everyone's Survivor goal and to win. But I'm also just really proud of myself. So it's you know, disappointment, relief, pride. It's a whole range of emotions right now, but I'm just overall really happy.
Hello, Victoria.
Hello.
Come and have a seat. How are you feeling now?
I feel okay.
You know, I'm not always a graceful loser, and I just felt like I was proud of myself for my game, and also proud of the way I handled it, and I didn't even have to like control any anger or anything because it just wasn't there.
Aside from the gameplay, the physical aspect of the game, was it what you thought it would be? Easier or harder or?
I've never felt so tired, so hungry. I'm not a very emotional person if I don't have to be. And I just found myself so drained physically that tears would come to my eyes, and that never happens to me. So I think towards the end I didn't realize quite how bad it would get. Half of it is just like a great consolation prize that I get to go eat and shower tonight. And when I first heard about Edge of Extinction, I was like, dear God, just don't send me there.
Do you remember how much you weighed before you came in?
I want to say it was 117 pounds.
That's correct, yeah. I think you lost much.
Still there. If I'm going to guess now, I'm going to say I'm at 105. 101 pounds.
101.
That's what it says, even.
It's about 15%.
Oh my God, I haven't been 101 pounds since I was in middle school, maybe.
That was frightening. I was like, oh my God, I lost, what, 15% of my body weight in a month. Like, it's scary. And when I know they've all had so much time to bond with each other, being on Edge, and I'm the first person to go there who's not from Edge, so I just really want to see where everyone's at and, you know, hopefully have a good time. I always try to live my life in a way that makes me happy, but like, you know, not adult happy. Like, would 10-year-old me give me a high five? And I think 10-year-old me would totally give me a high five right now. And that's, you know, one of the reasons I wanted to do this. Civilization. I was hoping that no one would feel like personally upset, because I'm hoping that I won't be bitter towards anyone who comes in after me, but we're all people.
Julia! I smell so good!
I love you. I'm so proud of you, girl. You played such a good game.
Thank you. Hello, everybody.
Just the fact that she was not only my best friend in the game, but she was playing such a good game, one of the hardest fighters left in the game with no individual immunities, no, you know, idol or anything like that. And the fact that she lasted as long as she did, playing such a great game, I couldn't help but to be her first hug and give her the warmest welcome and, you know, let her know how proud I was of her.
It was so nice to have everyone there and, like, you know, supporting me, even if they had any personal resentment that they were harboring, whatever. It was just very warm, a very warm welcome.
I don't know.
Wait.
Oh, is that a mirror?
You gotta do that.
You gotta look at yourself. Look at yourself.
Oh my God.
Scale inside.
I'm 101 pounds now.
Weigh yourself.
Yeah. 117.
I finally got to see myself in a mirror. Oh my God, my face was so thin, like I was so bony, like everything like was gone. My hip bones were sticking out. Just, I didn't recognize myself.
I never trusted you. And I had good reason.
Fair.
Had
No
good
one
reason.
should have trusted me.
Coming into this game, she looked like she was just going to be eaten up by the game. I mean, she gets a sunburn from sitting out in the sun during overcast for 5 minutes. And she toughed it out.
I don't know what just happened, honestly.
I do. Or we think we
Well-
do. Actually, yeah. But
You know, we all sat around the dinner table and everyone's asking me, so what happened? Like, everyone kind of trying to piece together what was going on and what did I know that they didn't know. And so it was still a lot of talk about gameplay, and it's funny because, like, the game's over for me now, you know? I just get to go watch.
And I'm so okay. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Thank you.
Just getting that, like, handed to me at the restaurant was just, like, heaven. And it's just so weird because I was lucky enough to go on a couple of rewards when I was out there, but every time you have a reward, you just eat yourself sick because you don't know when food's coming back again. The next day, like once the feeling of being full is gone, you honestly feel like 10 times worse than you did the day before.
There was one day, like several seasons ago, when they were still in Fiji, like there was like an aerial shot of Fiji, like on the show, of like the rocks. It might have been the same island we're on. And I was sitting next to my dad on the couch, and I was like, Dad, we gotta go to Fiji. Can we go to Fiji one day? So just like having him there, that was like probably my. I ran up to him and what did I say? I was like, how do I look? And I was like, I must look like a mess. And he goes, no, you just look like a freckle. And then I was like, you smell really good. And he goes, thanks, it's bug spray.
I wasn't sure how like the jury felt about me. I didn't know what other people's perception of my game was. I thought I was playing a good game. I don't know if it was translating. And it's nice to be proud of yourself and not need the validation of others, but you always want it.
A bed. Oh my God, it's air conditioned. Oh, is this one for me?
You know, I'm used to sleeping this close to somebody else, like in a shelter, you know, sharing a blanket and everything. So it just felt really weird to me to have a room to myself, and it felt like it would just be really quiet. And like I had a lot of energy, and I wanted to talk to people. So I was like, Julie, like, do you want to sleep in my room tonight? She was like, yes, of course. And
I don't even want to sit on it because I'm so dirty. I'm not gonna sit on it. I'm gonna wait until I'm clean.
It was awesome to like swap stories about this experience that nobody else in our lives will like ever understand.
It was so good to sleep in a bed. Everything's still a little weird, but it's awesome. I am glad that I get to spend like a couple days with everyone before I have to go back home. I think it's just going to be an awesome experience.
The whole experience is something you can't replicate in any way. So I know I'm going back home, you know, way more appreciative of like smaller things and things you take for granted every day. You know, like just basic comforts, having your family around you. I think my main takeaway was how hard I am on myself a lot of the time, and how I measure my success with tests a lot. I didn't win Survivor. I didn't make it to the final 3. So in that sense, you would think I'd be upset, just based on how I usually am. And the fact that I'm genuinely not, and like I'm so proud of myself. That's something that I wouldn't have gotten otherwise. And you know, 10-year-old me just definitely gave me the biggest high five. So I'm doing something right.